What a time of change we are in. We are so blessed to be in this world at this moment. And in the upcoming week, we will see the sun entering Leo. And so we already have Jupiter in Leo, so it is an amplification of the heart energy of the lion. And it can be amplifying the shadow as well, but I want to focus on our heart energy and on the innocence that Leo comes with, the creative innocence. And I love this Leo energy, even if it has a beautiful shadow as well. That's a really big ego. So, but we are moving into times where we can focus more on the innocence of Leo and on our service to the greater good, because at the end of the month the south node will enter Leo as well, and the north node will enter Aquarius. So we are really in a time of change where Jupiter amplifies the Leo energy. The sun will be in conjunction with this beautiful energy, and the south node will be there as well for the next 18 months, I guess. The south node will be in Leo and help us to let go of the shadow, let go of the look at me, Leo 9 tendencies, the ego, the toxicity that comes with being so self-centered. And it will help us to find solutions to get into the collective energy and to serve the collective as well. And so, long story so short, I want to have a focus on the Leo energy for us, how we can work with the sun. And what does this mean for you for the upcoming week? Although these readings are of course timeless, whenever this reading finds you, it will hold a message for you. So trust your intuition when you choose the cards. And I have chosen three cards of the sun, and we have the Mystic Tarot. This is the card of the sun. We have the Sun card of the Inner Child Tarot. And we have the card of the Sun of the Ethereal Tarot. Trust your intuition that the right card or the cards speak to you and that they hold a message for you. And maybe you choose all of them or in different order or whatever comes to you, it's the right choice. Just trust your intuition and trust your inner sun that guides you through your innocence into the right readings. So I see you in your reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose this sun card. And it's an interesting card because the sun is radiating as a female character in this deck. And it is holding a swift or swallow in front of her eye. And what does that mean for you? Do you want to be seen? Is it that you want to be seen, not to be seen, because she is covering a part of her face? So is there something you cover? Is there something you hide? Is there something that holds you back from shining fully? That's an interesting question, and I just invite you to sit with this question for yourself. What does this card tell you about yourself? Let's take from this deck couple of more cards to see what this is about. Take that one. We take that one. And we take that one. Yes, I think, and I think we have that one as well. So let's take a look. We have this Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And this shows us that we have a lot of thinking happening here. We have a lot of swords, and it seems to be that there is a lot of overthinking. There is a lot of difficulty that comes from the mind. And while I'm talking, I will choose a couple of more cards to see where we are heading with this. And I think that this moment in time is inviting you to stop overthinking it, because we have the Five of Swords as well, and the Five of Swords is something like conflict. It is maybe where you're at right now, that you are in conflict with the thought pattern of yourself, with something you are constantly drawn in. And the Four of Swords inviting you to take a moment and to rest, and not to overthink in this moment, not to step into conflicts if you can avoid it. And the Queen of Pentacles is showing us that this is about embodiment. It's about how you connect to the earth, how you connect to your life as well, and not to how you think your life into existence. It's not about manifestation through thought, because that leads into something that is like a conflict with yourself, how you embody yourself. And this is interesting because I asked in the beginning if there's something you don't want to show, and it's like she is holding the swift or the swallow in front of her head. And so now this gets another flavor for me. It's like, can you shine your light without emphasizing your mind? It's this step into embodiment, not emphasizing the I think so I am. It's not what it's about. It's more about I am because I am here, and I can connect to everything and I can create from my connection to the earth and to life itself. It's, you know, if you have something, we are in the sky like this, these swords cards are in the sky, like it's lying on the moon, resting with a feather in her hand, and resting for a moment. Just take a break from the things you think about, from the worry that is guiding you at the moment. And take a rest. It's an invitation to blend out this part of your brain that creates the worry. Allow it to be not seen. Allow it to hide for a moment behind the swallow or swift. And it's this, we can create something new. We can, and here is the Knight of Swords cutting the cloud into two, right? It is like creating their own thoughts by cutting away the things that are worrying us and that are not helpful for us, because they are leading into the conflict of the Five of Swords. This conflict of the Five of Swords has no winner. And there is the interesting part is she is holding the flower in front of her left eye as well. So that is really interesting in these both pictures. And it feels like a little bit, when we see, we can blend out the things that are not, that are like shadows. But we can, at one point, we can a spiritual bypass with this as well, that something isn't seen. And as we can see in the Five of Swords, we have two people here. We have a man standing in the shadow, and he is deeply hurt because we have the stitches on his heart, and he's hurt, and she won, but it's not really a winning, because nobody in a dispute wins, and she is hiding half of her face, so she is hiding the part of herself that only wanted to win, and she didn't care about how hurtful that could be. So if you are in a space where you have disputes or you have conflicts, you worry about things, take a look at the shadow side of it. What is it really about? Is it about you're afraid of failure? Is it being afraid of losing? Or is it the idea that you can win? And the queen of Pentacles in this moment is showing us that it isn't about this whole thinking process. It's about embodiment. It's about grounding yourself, being with yourself, being one with nature and your life, and not caring so much about the thought processes that come with this. So let's take a look at the cards that we drew as well. We have the clover, we have the anchor, we have the house, and we have the ring. And this seems to be something that is about beautiful changes that are coming up, and the clover is about luck. These are lucky changes that are in your home and your house, being connected to something like a house or a situation in your working place, can be as well the working place, the anchor, and it can be working at home and having a contract with this way of working. So it is something that is changing, and maybe you were worried about your situation. Maybe you were worried about how to change your situation and how to ground yourself. And this is coming up. You cannot do anything about it. You can ground yourself in nature, in your life. You can shine your light as bright as you can to step into this place of changes that are coming your way, and they are coming your way. So it is really about a new contract, a new situation, and I don't believe in this moment it is about love situations. It can mean that you have to think about your connection to a person that you are always in conflict with. This can be, of course, a romantic relationship as well, but it can be a different relationship as well. You have to think about how you wanted to deal with it. But this thing that's coming your way is like a contract that is on working spaces or places and or home. And there is a new contract coming your way that changes your situation about home and being connected to your working place and your home as well. So it is a beautiful change that is coming your way. And we have the first house, so it's about how you present yourself in the world. and it's about your root. And that's beautiful because we have, I don't know where to place that one. I will put it here. Because it's beautiful, we have on the one side, we have yourself, how you present yourself in the world, how you appear to others, how you show up. And we have Imum Coeli. This is about the root. This is about the home. And this is the confirmation that it is about your root, about your home, how you belong in your own life, and how you create your own reality in your life. So, and we have the card 41 and the card 40. And the card 41 is the grand adventure. It is about connection. It's about co-regulation. It's about your embodiment, and that's what the Queen of Pentacles comes with, your freedom, being connected to your life, to everything that is, and regulating yourself with this, and through connections as well, and through healthy connections to nature, to other people, not to stay in the conflict or the mind, and stepping into the adventure that comes through connection. And maybe there is something coming up next week that will give you the chance to be connected to a group of people, to other people, and to belong in a way, with the same values and the same way how you move forwards into life. Because there is something that is connected through the card of 14. It's called illumination, That's a beautiful, a shining light that is in coherence with the sun, right? It's an enlightened perspective, is seeing the wisdom, is the wisdom is activated, and the wisdom is activated, and the awareness through the experience. And it's the experience of being connected in your being and in your root as well, belonging to yourself, belonging into your life. And that is really beautiful because it's shown in this card as well. It's like an expanded awareness, and it's the wisdom that comes with your experience, and then to step into the next adventure. And that's really exciting, I guess, because that's what's coming up. I don't know what it is, but I hope you share it with me in the comments, what it will be that shows up, that gives you the opportunity to step into something really special, something really, really new. And it helps you to be connected to yourself, be connected to your root, and be really secure in your life and in the way you are embodied in this moment, and leaving behind the conflict that comes with thought. It doesn't have to be an easy week. No, that is something falls out of the tree, and but it's a beautiful experience that you are making, that your thoughts and your worries and all of the things don't help you at all. It just creates conflict, and you don't want to have the conflict, and you want to be embodied and secure in yourself, in your home, in your roots, and you want to shine your light. And it's like the intro that I gave. That's helping us to step into the real light that we hold, that comes with living our life, and stepping into the wisdom and into the adventure, to be connected to everything and not to overthink things by just being worried about things, and thinking our reality into motion, so to speak. So let's take a couple of more cards to see. We take these and this one. and these and this. So let's take a look. What does that mean for you? And oh, that's really beautiful. We have the shaman, and maybe that is the wisdom you are stepping into. You see that there is not the things that you want to create are coming from the wisdom within and coming from you acting on this wisdom. And we have the emperor and we have the magician. And that's really beautiful, and it's like there are big energies in your life right now. This is like the medicine healer and the father figure that gives us structure and that gives us the opportunity to heal our lives and to create something really magical and something new. That steps into your life. You have everything you need to create something new out of this moment, and you have to let go of we have the swords, 6 of swords as well. You have to let go of this way, and you will, that's what the 6 of swords tell us. You will change the place, not in a physical way. It is about letting go of the old way of doing things. And then we have the yes. So it is about a yes for your path right now, and a yes for you to move beyond your own thoughts of limitation. And thoughts always limit us. We can only think what we experience. We can only think the things that we know. But we can experience something else through our bodies. And that's the invitation, to let go of the swords, to let go of the things that held you back and that kept you in a prison in yourself, and to let go and to move beyond this and to move beyond into your next part of your life that is a yes. That's a connection between you and your root. And having the shaman, the emperor, and the magician as cards as well as the 6 of swords, it's an ending, It's an ending and a new beginning in the real you. And that's a really beautiful reading. Pile 1, I want to have as always, I want to have a finishing card for you. And we take the Kuan Yin. I love this deck, and so we take a card of these. So this is your card. Grace carries you home. At the end of your efforts, when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse, I am there for you with loving, wild grace to carry you home. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful way to end your reading, and I wish you a beautiful sun entering Leo and stepping into your light. Thank you so much, and I see you soon. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the yellow brick road, and that is the card of the sun in this deck. And this card is the all-known story of Dorothy. And she walks with her friends and her dog. She walks the yellow brick road to find the Wizard of Oz, to help her to get back home. And it is like a beautiful burst of sunlight that enlightens this path, and it is like you moving on this spiritual road toward your highest goals, and it's like creating this this road for yourself, your road of healing yourself. And it's the promise that something will show up that will help you to choose opportunities to fulfill your hopes and desires. And it is that you become something that will be a beacon of light for others. That's what Dorothy is in this story as well, right? Even though we know that her way home was always there, the whole story about Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz is she's a beacon with her innocence and her way of moving towards her goal. So let's take a look. We'll take a couple of more of these cards, but they are really, really big, so I apologize for that. They will overlap, and I'm pretty sure they will. And this and this, and let's take a look at what we have here. And we have the Nine of Wands. We have Aladdin and the magic lamp. We have Jack and the beanstalk. And we have wishing upon a star. I don't know where to put that one, but I think I will put it here. Because there are a lot of stories combined in this, right? And first we have the Nine of Wands, where this beautiful little fairy is opening up a gate into a new awareness. And there is this invitation that there are moments in our life when we are ready to open up the gate into something really new. And that is really beautiful because it shows us that you are ready in this moment to create something new and to gain another perspective on things. Maybe on your situation, maybe how you solve problems. And this is the invitation to open up the gate for something really new. And Aladdin and the magic lamp is the moment when this creation comes into life, and it's about you creating something from your own tools that you have. I don't want to say just from your mind. It's the tools that you have. And you can realize at one point that if you spend your thoughts on the wrong side of the thoughts, you create your reality as well. And this is the invitation to create what you really, really want to create, and yet creating magic with this. It is the magic of using words. It's the magic of rubbing the lamp and the genie appears, right? It's power and self-empowerment. And allow yourself to dream the right things into existence, and allow yourself to use your own power in beautiful ways for the greater good and for the greater good of all. And we have, this is the Magician in the normal tarot deck, right? It's creating, having everything on your disposal that you need to create. And we have the Jack and the Beanstalk, and that is in a normal deck, it is the Hanged Man. It's about a young boy who wants to help his mother to sell the only thing that they have. They are poor, and he sells the cow and gets a bean. He gets bean seeds for the cow, and his mother is really sad and angry about it, and it is. She throws them out of the window, and next morning there is a giant beanstalk that is reaching into the sky. And Jack will climb this beanstalk and overcome a giant to find the real treasure that helps them to move beyond their limitations. And the wishing upon a star is the star card in the tarot deck, and it's like the conclusion of this story that is telling itself here right now. And it's this is an important wish you have, and you're wishing yourself into abundance, and it's about your spiritual light and your life in your physical body, allowing yourself to be embodied and to be the embodied abundance. And it is like changing your thoughts, maybe limiting thoughts about abundance, limiting thoughts how it can be reached, and maybe it feels like being in Oz and being lost at one point because she has an idea of someone else knows how to get home, and in the end she realizes she already had what she needed to get home. And so there was a change of perspective on this way, and it is about this whole story is about your true light, your spiritual light in this physical body, and initiating this light into something special and something really, really new. And it is like your destiny to move into the direction of your vision, even when you think that this will not come true. And this is the reminder in the same moment that you be careful about what you wish for, because it will be really thought through. It has to be thought through, because sometimes we wish things into our lives that we didn't really want to have in our lives. So think about it and wish well, so to speak. Do we have 4, or what do we have? Yeah, we do. But it's all about a vision. It's all about your way of bringing this vision into life, and that you have the ability to do so. That you have the ability to create the life that you want. That you create the vision and the future that you really want. And it's fitting with the card of the yellow brick road as well, because what does Dorothy find on the path? She finds connection, she finds love, she finds her own conviction of the path she's on. And that's really beautiful, because we have a balloon. That's about your vision of the future, right? That's about you envisioning the things that are beyond the clouds, and the moment where you are on a crossroad right now. And on this crossroad, you have to decide something. And you have to decide to step into your sunlight. And that's really beautiful. You step into the sunshine and you overcome the things that hold you back. The mountain is holding back your energy, and this is the invitation to step into the full energy of your own creation, and to really make a decision that might be, for other people, it might be something fantastical. Like the wishing lamp, it's a fantastical thing. It's Jack and the Beanstalk are fantastical things. The wishing upon a star is something that is fantastic. It's magic. Everything here is magic, and the magic is inside of you because you open the gate to your new awareness. And this awareness comes with being clear about your vision. What is it that you really, really want? And then decide something towards this action, not caring about what limitation of thoughts, about limitations of your resources, maybe even. It's not about resources. It's not about an action that needs the money to do so. It's not. It's about you moving towards, proactive, towards the goal that you have. And the goal can be something magical that you want to create in this world. And it gives a lot of energy that we can see here. You have a lot of energy that is flooding into the world. And this is you stepping into this vision, into this magical idea about what life can be, and overcoming the mountain that you put in front of yourself, or limitations of your mind and your upbringing, your conditioning, whatever that is, put in front of you. And now you have the energy to move beyond this mountain, because in the past you were standing in front of it and you thought it would be too high. It would be the same thing as Dorothy thinking that she doesn't have it to go back home on her own. And so, and we have, that's beautiful, Well, let's take a look at that one, and we have this one. We have Uranus. And we have Saturn. That's beautiful. And this card is called the false self. And as we can see, there is a horse and the shadow horse, and there is something where you tried to fit in. And it's because of perfectionism. It's about you wanting to fit in instead of really belonging, because you didn't know how to do so. It is about us finding ways to get the acknowledgement of the outer world. And that is next to the mountain. That is one thing that held you back in a big way, because it is all about your perspective, that you have to do specific things to fit into this community or society or whatever, however you want to call it. And it's reminding us of the Jack and the Beanstalk, that you have to change your perspective about something. You have to change your mind about something, how things can be accomplished. Because if he would not have changed his mind, he would never have climbed the beanstalk to find something really beautiful up there, to have a battle that he didn't know that he could win. And so this is the reminder of overcoming your own conditioning by questioning all the things that conditioned you, and all the things that you believe about yourself, or about success, or about reaching a goal, or about your vision. How do you reach your vision? This is a balloon. This is a balloon that leads into a beautiful new future, as you can see in the windows or in this space in between. It leads out of the clouds into something really magical. And as the second card, we have the herd. And maybe that is something that you really, really long for. It is about community. And it's about authentic community. It's about consensual leadership. This horse is shown upon by the sun. And this card, this horse is about to take a leadership role, because it's ready, and the herd is ready, and it is like like this horse knows how to balance the individual need and the collective need. And this is really beautiful, fitting into the things I said about Jupiter and the sun and in Leo and the South Node in Leo. This is like the balance that will show up, that you step into things you really, really can create on this planet. It's about you stepping into the light that comes with this leadership role, into the beginner's mind, to step into this leadership role and to find the balance between this role and the needs of the group. It's finding the higher guidance. What is good for the greater good? What is good for all of us? And are you ready to take a leadership role and to lead people into that one? And I love this combination of Uranus and Saturn, because it is like the gas and the brake in one breath. It is Uranus, the change. It is like being the change you want to see in this world. It's the lightning strike that comes with Uranus that brings change, radical change in a moment. And it's like the energy of Aquarius, right? It's the energy of the new that comes in with a lightning strike. And Saturn is the old structure. It is breaking up the old structures and creating something really new with it in the collective, by being uniquely you without stepping into the ego and look at me thing. It is about changing your perspective and seeing what your energy can use like, and how you can step into making these decisions to bring this vision into light and bring yourself into the Emerald City, to explore all the adventures that you have to explore. And Saturn, on the other side, is our structure. It helps us. It isn't comfortable. I'm not really. I'm more into Uranus than into Saturn. But I know that there is a lot of use in structure. So if you have something that structures your day, if you have something like a spiritual practice, if you allow yourself to constrict yourself, I would think about, you do things that are not good for you, and Saturn helps you to find a way to let that go, because you can see in that moment that you need your own structure, your own restriction in a way. Even, for example, if you eat something that's not good for you, and you need the restriction of Saturn inside of yourself, not because of perfectionism, because of energy. Because you can realize, oh, if I do this, it leads into more energy. I stop restricting myself by doing the wrong thing, because restriction is everywhere. If you do the wrong thing in this moment, you restrict yourself. You experience the mountain, because energy will be restricted because you do so. And to step into the next and to say, I will take the leadership in this, and I will restrict myself in a way to allow myself to step into the full energy that comes with it. Then you can step into the power of this journey and this adventure. That's really lovely. And it's often that we hold ourselves back because we are so afraid of the even, it's not just being afraid of failure. I don't think so. I think you are afraid of being successful because you were told, and there is so much magic in here, right? You were told that you have to be in a specific way to fit into this society. And I will tell you, no, that's not true. because there is magic inside of you. There is a big chunk of innocence inside of you. And you had to go through all the difficult experiences that you experienced to find this innocence again. We have to overcome the things that are gullible, you know. There is something innocent that cannot be manipulated. There is something inside of this heart and inside of this vision for our future that is so innocent that it will show up in the world, because it is like wishing upon a star. And you have the uniqueness of Uranus. Uranus isn't a containable energy. It isn't. It's a lightning strike. You know, that's not containable. It's not predictable. And that's a good thing, because it will not allow other people to destroy your magic, because you are so magical in this that you can create from this magic. And you will never allow anybody to destroy this magic. And this is where Uranus is leading guide. But it's not about being unpredictable in every second. It is having your own structure to bring your uniqueness into the world. And coming back to the Leo South Node, without putting your ego first, changing your mind, thinking about the collective, about the combination of leadership and the collective, and what is for the greater good. Bringing your uniqueness to bring structure and to bring light and energy for people to choose something new into a new world. And you have this vision. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I think you know. And that is what is so beautiful here, because you know the vision, you know the future, and you know how to realize it, and you are just held back by the idea of other people that we have to do this in this way, and that is just magical thinking. And it's not. It's energy. Remember your energy. So let's take a look at a couple of, I think that's a pretty clear message. Let's take a look at a couple of tarot cards and see. But I think it becomes pretty clear what this is about, and it's really beautiful. And that is beautiful as well, because we have the star again. This wishing upon a star and the star energy, and you hold the key. We have the Hierophant, you hold the key. And we have the Nine of Wands again. Stepping into the new future of being you, being all of you, leaving behind the things that are not you, leaving the false selves behind, the beliefs that people brought into your awareness that are not true, that are just beliefs and that are just perfection of other people, perfectionism. We have the Hermit, and the Hermit is for me something like you experience the Hermit. You are the Hermit when you have to find out what it is about, and when you find out and when you realize that you feel bad about yourself because of the beliefs of other people, you had to pull yourself out of the occasion, and you do so because you have to find the old pain. And we have the Three of Swords as something like the old pain. There is nothing new about this. It's old. It's something that happened to you, something that people conditioned into you. And they told you that you have to do it this way, this way, this way. And the Hermit helps you to master your inner things, to master the inner light, and to find the inner light in all of these things people told you, and to overcome the conditioning and the restriction that came with it, and to find the cups in all of this, to give again, to get into this place where you can give, where you can share your your knowledge, your wisdom, your keys, your vision, and your awareness, and your ability to say goodbye to things that are not fitting anymore, and to be on this inner journey. And you are here to share all of this. So whatever that is appearing here, it is like a big vision where you can share all of your experiences and where you can help people to step into their own power. You give structure to other people, not in a bad way. It's like Saturn as a structure is like a good father as well. It wants you to succeed. And Uranus wants you to be unique. And to not step into the ego. This is a beautiful combination that we can see here. To not step into the ego, to step into the vision, and into the knowledge that you hold the key, and you can bring awareness into different groups of people, and you can let go of the things that are not working anymore. And this is, you accomplish this by getting into your inner master and finding your inner light, finding the pain that is concealed in there, that it will always be there but it will not hurt as a fresh wound. It is there to remind you that there is something like wisdom coming with the wounds that we have, the trauma that we have. And to share this with other people is something that gives from the right place, from the cups. It's from this innocent place of your energy, your emotions, and creating something really new. And then to step into this abundance of your own experience, of your own emotions. That's really lovely, because the Ten of Cups is the fulfillment that comes with sharing all of this and stepping into your vision, and stepping into your energy. And there is something next week that will come up that gives you an idea, and the idea of your vision and the next step that you have to take to step into this energy. That will come up next week, and then you will know. I think you already know what this is about, and you already know what you have to offer to other people. And maybe there is you needed this time until now in this hermit mode to find how you can, and we have your last card that jumped out. Maybe you needed your time to step into this knowledge of all of those things, and into the place where you can find the spark to step into something new. And I believe that at the end of the next week, you will know what it is that you want to bring into the world. And then you will do something to step, to make a decision. It's a crossroads. And we have this card as your ending card. And be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It is up to you if you choose to take it. Whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along that sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother, she is always there to help you. And I think that is the whole reading, pile 2, is about your magic. It's about the magic of your wisdom and your vision. And it is recognizing that you were conditioned to not believe in this magic and in your energy, your innocent energy, and the overflow of your heart space. And this is the reminder to go on your journey, to step into this vision and to bring it into our reality, because it is magic. And the way that you were conditioned is not the way we bring things into our reality. Your heart space is it. So it will be amplified by the sun entering Leo, and by amplifying the energy of Jupiter in Leo, and then the South Node will help you to bring your uniqueness into the community, to not fall for the ego self, for the false self, to step into this community and this fulfillment. It will help you to see the right path forwards. Thank you so much, Pile 2. And I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 3. You chose the Sun card of the Ethereal Tarot. And it's a special one because it shows an eclipse. And I think it's a really beautiful card, but it's, no, not but, and it is helping us to see what can eclipse our sun, our light and our energy. So it is a reminder that it can be beautiful, as the thing is in front of the sun is beautiful, and it's eclipsing the light. So what is it in this moment? In this moment where the light will turn on again, because it is the moment of the eclipse. And I chose this card, although also because we will have an eclipse in Leo season on the 12th of August. And so it is a little bit of a precursor to what your change in this moment when the sun enters Leo is about for you. And when you look at this card, what comes up in your mind, what comes up for you in your fantasy, what comes up when you look at this? And let's take a couple of cards to see what this is about. I think we have all of these. Let's take a look. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Page of Wands, and I don't know where to put that one. So let's put it here. And it's like there is something coming into your life that is opening up your awareness. It's like overcoming obstacles through resilience. It's the Nine of Wands is holding the place where you are standing. It's like, and the Queen of Cups is this moment where she is able to deal with her emotions. She's able to see that it's connected to her energy. And when we step into the solar eclipse and into the period where the sun enters Leo, it is about having our drama in our hands. So being able to deal with our own emotions, dealing with our energy. And we have a lot of fire energy. We have Nine of Wands, we have Four of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. It's about creation. It's about the connection of emotion and creation. And you have to make a choice. We have the Lovers and we have the Two of Cups. And this combination with the Four of Wands speaks to me that there is something that you have to make about a decision that you have to make about a relationship. And it is like a soulmate that is heading your way. It is a soulmate that is about to commit to you, to connect with you. And you have to make a decision if you want to create with this person, if you want to allow this fire to to emerge. We have the Page of Wands as this spark of creation in this moment. So I believe that in this moment of time when you are heading into the next week, there is something coming up that will be the beginning of a new love relationship, of a new, and it doesn't have to be, it can be a romantic one because we have the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. That is often a celebration like a marriage. But it can be, of course, if you are in a relationship, it is about allowing a new spark in your relationship to see that this person that you are connected to is like a soulmate. And you got the right one to be connected to. And the Queen of Cups takes responsibility for all that she feels. And even if it's a thing that you want to change this person all the time, or you think they're not in the right place, to allow yourself to let this thought go, and to see that this thought will eclipse your own energy, and to step into the real connection, and to decide again, maybe again, if you are in a relationship, to decide again that this is your soulmate, because this person is helping you to develop yourself in a way that is creating something special new. So that is about, so if you are in a relationship, this can mean to change into a new commitment that you give to yourself and to your partner. If you are not in a relationship, that seems to be that something is coming up that will lead into a new relationship. And it is a beautiful one because it is coming with a lot of emotion, it's coming with a lot of fire, it's coming with a lot of creativity. And it's like the new spark, the first spark that leads into something new and really something special. Because it's a soulmate, and the eclipsed sun is like, allow yourself to move beyond eclipsing yourself. I feel it's the endurance you had, your difficulties to overcome. That's a beautiful thing that you did, because you stepped into the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups takes responsibility for her own emotions. You came into this place, and now it's time to let the eclipse go, to let your light shine again, to remove this obstacle in front of the sun, because now you're not afraid anymore to step into the light that you are. Let's take a couple of these, and this one, and this one, and this one. And we take this one and this one. That one. So let's take a look. We have the flowers. That's like an invitation. It's an invitation to step into a commitment, to step into a new contract. And it comes quickly, and it leads into something that will bring you a lot of harmony. So it will be something that you are invited to, that will lead into something special, something new. It can be related to work as well, because we have the anchor, and that can mean that it is a new commitment in relationships. And it is leading into something really special and something new. We have this one. Let's take it there. And we have this one. We have Aries. And we have the 12th house. And that's really beautiful, because we have the card 21 is Moonlight's Embrace. And this card is reminding us to keep our heart open and to have the courage to be vulnerable, to allow ourselves to holding the space for something new. And if it's about, you eclipsed your sun with a reason, and I don't want to blame you. You had to find yourself in your emotions. You had to find your true self. You had to let go a lot of things in this world, and you had to dim your light for a moment to find the truth, to overcome the resistance, even the resistance that comes with life and shining your light onto the world and bringing yourself into relationships. This is the reminder to let go of the resistance and to open your heart for new possibilities that you never expected to come up. And we have the horse, and we have this moment to move forwards, and we have the owl at the same moment. She is healing while she is flying alongside the horse. So it is opening up your heart and opening up yourself for new possibilities that you never expected to happen. And maybe that is what is happening here. That is a relationship coming up that you never expected to happen. Maybe that is like a proposal, or someone who comes into your life who is the one that you want to move with through the rest of your life. And it is a soulmate. And if it's your real partner, maybe it is the awareness in this moment that this person is your soulmate, that this person, with all the things that they brought to the table that helped you to move beyond your own limitations. And now it's the invitation to open up your heart again, to see this and to feel this and to allow it to be really, really magical. And then we have bonfire, and this is the sudden shift. This is a clearing moment, and it's the moment of transformation. And I love this card because it's like the fire horse, right? It's like, it is a fire horse. It is the burning away of the things that are not true. It's the burning away of the lie we tell ourselves about our relationships, about our own harmony, about our hurts, our pain, our light, and how we are connected to this world. This is the lie that will be burned away by something that will come into your life like a spark, like the Page of Wands. And it will tell you something to move forwards. We have the Aries energy to move forwards. And we have the 12th house, the introspection, the things that are hidden, this unconscious. And now we can see that we have to move beyond this unconscious that held us back. The unconscious that is connected here to the sickle and to the pain that comes from the past. It is holding us back from stepping into this place where we can open up our heart, where we can stay connected to our love, to our body, to our life. And this is the moment where you have the chance to do so and to create something magical in this moment when this thing shows up, whatever that is. And I don't know what it is, but let's take a look at another tarot deck to see what is it that will show up for you. And we have that one, and we have this one, and let's take these as well, and let's take a look. 3. What is it that happens or will do this? And we have the High Priestess. That's the connection to your intuition, right? It's the connection to yourself. And the hidden inner strength is the shadow cat. It's beautifully connected to the 12th house, because the shadow is often connected to our 12th house, to our unconscious. And the 5 of Wands is something that we create with our shadow. Is often we create competition where there is none. And this is the moment where you allow yourself to step into the Queen of Wands, and that is a creator, right? This is a beautiful creator that will help you to step into the Page of Wands spark that comes with this choice. This choice of give and take. Be connected. The 6 of Pentacles is about giving and taking, and that is the balancing in between. The commitment that brings harmony and that brings growth into your life. And it's a yes for that one. It's a yes. And it's a yes to the 5 of Cups and the Devil, and that's really amazing, because it's a yes to let go of this energy that holds you back by thinking about what staying in places where there is not enough for you. It's like the devil, it's like the devil that keeps you in behavior that keeps you from opening up your heart. It can be something like addiction. It can be something like perfectionism. Can be something like you think you don't have it all. You think about things that are not working, things that are competitive. You think about things, and this is the overcoming of, this is our future, in integrating the shadow cat, integrating the 5 of Wands as the struggle that comes with the competition. And we have the Queen of Wands as the creator, and the 6 of Pentacles as the balance. And this is a yes for creation. This is a yes to overcome those things and to step into the 4 of Wands. And we have the 4 of Wands twice. We have it had it in the beginning as well with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. The 4 of Wands is this moment of, it's called the beaming vessel in this moment. It's stepping into the relationship and celebrating you being connected to all that is. Being in the marriage, being in the commitment that leads into marriage, allowing other people to create with you, allowing yourself to be connected to all that is. And what comes to my mind in this combination of the 5, this depiction of the 5 of Cups and the Devil, it feels like if you have addictions, if you have something like substances, it can be something like alcohol, it can be something like this. If you have something, this is the moment to overcome it, because now you have the ability to make a commitment to yourself to overcome this addiction that keeps us tethered like the devil does, and allow yourself to step into the bigger commitment of the yes and the 4 of Wands that are like restricting this area. And it can be addictive behavior in thoughts. It can be something like a substance abuse. It can be everything that comes with, I'm not enough. Without this, I'm not enough. And I cannot be in life without that. And this is a reminder that it's not true. This addiction, and that's beautiful because they are so beautifully connected. This addiction leads you into your shadow self, and it keeps you in the competition. It keeps you restricted in this thorny thing, whatever that is, So that is keeping you there. And what the other thing does, the higher knowledge, the intuition, the higher wisdom, the shadow wisdom about your own shadow self. You did the work to step into this wisdom, you know. The high priestess has the knowledge. The Queen of Wands has the ability to create. She is the epitome of creation and of the conviction that she can make whatever she wants out of nothing. And this is the moment to find the balance and the yes for your celebrating your own light. And it's beautifully connected to the things that I said about Leo and the Jupiter and the Sun in Leo and the South Node coming into Leo as well, that this connection will be with us for the next 18 months, the connection of Jupiter and the South Node, not the Sun, of course. The Sun will leave after the Leo season, but the connection of Jupiter and the South Node will help us to find our inner wisdom, our inner light, our inner innocence, our shining your light into the world without over exploring the ego that comes with it. The South Node will help us to find the balance in between and to bring this into the greater perspective of the North Node in Aquarius. And it's saying yes to shine your light. Stop holding yourself back through all the things you are addicted to. And, you know, that's what it is. We can be addicted to our shadow. We can say, because it's how we are conditioned, we can say, oh, I'm bad because I have such a big shadow. I am always in competition. I'm not as good enough as other people. If I don't have this, I am in lack, and I don't feel fulfilled when I don't have this. And all of those things are like the devil telling us a story about ourselves that is not true. And these cards showing you to step into your intuition, your inner knowing that's already there. That's it. You did the work. It's a yes for you. It's a yes for your inner knowledge, for your wisdom, for your spirituality. It's a yes for letting the sun shine and stepping in through the Queen of Wands and into the Four of Wands to be in a commitment with your creativity. Create the things that you need to create and open your heart. Allow life to burn everything away that's not true. Allow life to be in this spontaneous mode, because it will find the balance. It will create the balance that you need in your day-to-day life, in the way how you are connected to the earth. And it will help you to find the balance to stay connected to yourself, to stay and to create the things that you really want to create. And it will not, if you let that go, it will not hold you back anymore, because it does. These addictive behavior, whatever that is, and it's not about judgment. Don't stop judging yourself. You have a yes. And whatever this addictive behavior is, it's the invitation to let that go, to find a way to get into your inner wisdom and into your creativity without stepping into that one. And that will lead into the balance of the Six of Pentacles and into the celebration of the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Pile 3, this is so beautiful. And we have your final card. Is this one. Love makes all things possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time. Commit to your inner journey and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. Pile 3, that's a perfect ending for your reading, because that's true. Love makes all things possible, especially the love for all you went through and for all of you. Let your light shine and be the unique one that you really have to be in this world to create the magic that you can create. Thank you so much. And I see you in the next reading.